Hello everyone, my name is Loco and welcome to another World of Warcraft video. Today I'm gonna be discussing whether or not Warlords of Draenor is worth buying and whether or not you should come back to World of Warcraft. Now obviously I'm not gonna be answering this question to you directly. I'm gonna be hopefully giving you a little bit more information. For those of you that maybe hold off the purchase and aren't completely sure whether or not you want to come back to World of Warcraft. So in this video, I'm just going to give you my thoughts while actually doing a little bit of a bonus objective. This is a new sort of thing in World of Warcraft, where basically on the mini-map or on the map, you have these bonus objectives that grant you with a lot of experience to do while you're doing quests or just while you're exploring the world. It's quite a fun little concept. So I'm going to be playing this at the same time while I'm actually discussing this. Now, Warlords of Draenor is, I don't even know if it's the first, is it like the 5th or the 6th expansion? There is Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, then there is Cataclysm, Mist of Pandaria. Wait, did I miss some? I don't know. It's at the very least, like, it's one of the later expansions in World of Warcraft, and you know, sometimes after a little while of playing it, maybe you've played it for years, maybe you haven't played it in years, but sometimes you aren't completely sure whether or not you really want to be purchasing the newer version of a game, and I can totally understand that. World of Warcraft is not a cheap game, and that is the first thing to keep in mind, in my opinion. World of Warcraft is one of the most expensive games you can really play, really. Obviously, there's a monthly fee that you need to be paying, and then on top of that, there's also the expansions that you need to be purchasing. So, if you are, you know, just having fun in other games, and you aren't really looking to spend any money on video games in general, and you just want to be, you know, playing the free-to-play stuff, then World of Warcraft is already sort of out of the question, because it is not a cheap game. So that's the very first thing to keep in mind. Now, I'm gonna be assuming that you have played World of Warcraft before, and I'm going to be answering the question or not whether or not Warlords of Draenor is going to be worth it to come back to. So let's say you haven't played World of Warcraft since Cataclysm, or you haven't played Mist of Pandaria either. Is it worth it to play World of Warcraft Warlords of Draenor right now? Now, the first thing I can say right off the bat is that the continent of Draenor, this one right here, is absolutely freaking awesome, okay? The music is superb. The gameplay so far has been really nice, and you might have noticed yesterday I uploaded a video that basically discusses the subject of, you know, the graphics on World of Warcraft, and those have never been this good before, okay? That's one thing to keep in mind, is that the game is basically an improved version of what the game used to be, alright? Now, is the game going to be very renewing? Is the game really going to be changing its winning recipe? And the short answer to that is no. If you've been playing World of Warcraft for a long time, you know exactly what's gonna happen. They're gonna be releasing new raid content, you're gonna be waiting for the next big patch, at which point they're gonna be releasing more raid content, there's gonna be different PvP seasons, but all in all, there is no significant, huge change compared to like the other ones. Now I actually need to watch out there that I revive my pet. There we go. Did that not instantly revive, or did it not even die? I don't even know. Anyways, that is one of the main things to keep in mind, is that there is no significant, enormous change. And if you are expecting that, I'm sorry, but it's just not. However, if you enjoyed the previous times that you played World of Warcraft, and you actually are, you know, if you actually are someone that enjoys these massive worlds with so much to discover, where you are going to be able to do some raiding content, you are going to be able to do some PvP content, and you are just going to be gradually enjoying a better game than the previous one, then yes, Warlords of Draenor is definitely the game for you. Now, so far, personally speaking, I think the game has been awesome. One thing to keep in mind is that if you look at any kind of reviews right now, you will get a lot of people that have been, that are not gonna rate this game very high, simply because over the last few days, whenever the expansion came out, I believe that was like a couple days ago, like 5 days ago or something, the expansion came out, and there has been tons of lag, okay? On their Saturday, I was in a queue, in a waiting queue to be able to play the game from 2 PM until just past 10 PM. So I was in a queue pretty much the entire day, with just, what do I even do here? With just, you know, me waiting to play the game. I'm just gonna run upstairs. I think that's what I should be doing, right? Right? Maybe? I don't know. But that's basically the thing. You're going to have to take the reviews that are out there right now in the internets or on the internets with a little bit of a grain of salt. Because pretty much everything that you will read is that the game is laggy and that it's unplayable and whatnot, and that the servers are very unstable. Now, obviously, this is only a temporary issue, okay? I do agree that it really was bad. I do agree that it really was very disappointing, to be honest, because so many people were excited to play the game. But all in all, I would say the expansion has now settled down. The waiting queues are definitely only about a half hour right now, which isn't ideal, but it is going to settle down over the next couple of days. So the reviews out there on the internet are going to be a little bit biased towards that. That, you know, it's just simply not true that the game is bad or not polished. The servers were just not ready for the huge influx, and apparently there was some sort of DDoSing going on. But anyways, to wrap up my point, is it worth buying Warlords of Draenor? If you enjoy a more polished game with a very badass storyline, where you are going to probably enjoy even better raids than you have ever enjoyed before, then most definitely, yes, it is worth buying World of Warcraft, Warlords of Draenor, and getting back into the game. However, if you are expecting that Warlords of Draenor is going to make huge, massive changes to the game as you knew it, no. If you are going to be expecting that things are completely different than you are used to with World of Warcraft, then it is definitely a no, because the game is just as it always was, just more polished, with better music, with, you know, more polished zones, with more uniqueness, and just more stuff to explore. But there are no game-changing changes, so to say. Now, if you are completely new to World of Warcraft, I noticed that there are a couple of people that are completely new to World of Warcraft that have never purchased the game before, never played the game before. And a couple of people tuned into the live stream. You can actually buy all the previous expansions and a month of game time, so that includes everything up to Warlords of Draenor, so not Warlords of Draenor, but everything before that, for like 15 euros or like $20 in the Battle.net store. So I just wanted to point that out for anyone that is interested in playing that. I don't get any money for saying that, or anyone, you know, no, I just don't. I just wanted to point it out right there that if you are interested in playing this game, you can save yourself a whole lot of money than going to the actual, you know, physical store in real life and picking up the game right there, because it's gonna be way more expensive. We actually gotta watch out here that I don't die. Alright, we're gonna run. We're actually gonna run. Actually, can I explode? Wait, can I blow these guys up? Please tell me you can. Oh! Well, that was a surprising whole lot of nothing right there, but we can get it out of here. I actually need to kill a couple more guys right here. But honestly, so far, I am thoroughly enjoying the game. The graphics are better like ever before, like I mentioned. The music is really solid. I think the garrisons is one of the new things that is completely renewing World of Warcraft in a way. I think those things are very, very, very awesome. But other than that, there is no massive amounts of changes, just a better version of the game as you know it. So hopefully this made your decision on whether or not you want to purchase Warlords of Draenor a little bit easier. If it did, make sure you hit that like button. Now, if you are already playing Warlords of Draenor, make sure you let me know right below that like button in the comment section how you are enjoying the expansion so far, without really taking the lag that has been happening over the last couple of days into account, because I don't really think it's fair to judge the game, you know, on just a lag in the first couple of days. Anyways, I want to thank you guys all for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, and I'll see you in the next video.